Let me say this real quick. Being mixed race in America, it's not what y'all think. A lot of people like to think that, people will mix, like you gotta choose and stuff like that. Listen, I don't know any mixed person specifically who's black and white. That's what I'm talking about. Who like doesn't claim that they're black or doesn't claim that they're white. And we don't pick and choose when we want to be white or black. How can you pick and choose something that you are? That's like a black person saying, I'm going to pick and choose when I'm black. Or a white person saying, I'm going to pick and choose when I'm white. It doesn't matter whether you might be lighter passing or darker. It doesn't matter. In America, if you have any black in you, people label you as black. Simple as that. It doesn't matter what you think in your head. If you got a fucking afro, if you got waves, if you look like you got color on you, you know what I'm saying? You're black. That's how people see it. Yeah, to us, we know that we're mixed. Like, I could tell somewhat most of the time when another person is mixed, but a lot of times, you can't, because obviously some people in America are generationally mixed. So some black people down the line were mixed and they just kept mixing with other mixed people that eventually they just have a group or ethnic group of light-skinned black people, which they like to claim that they have no white in them until they do a DNA test and they realize, damn, I'm 30% white. I'm 40% white, of course, because it's just called generationally mixed. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when it comes to like Puerto Rican or Dominicans or Brazilians. Like, they have the most mixed like mulattoes. You know what I'm saying? Or at least Dominican Republic and Brazil do. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that people gotta understand. Like, listen, man, I don't ever pick and choose shit. Like, I'm me all the way through and through. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how somebody talks. Somebody can talk white, but might not feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can talk, whatever you like to claim as white. Like I said, whether it means speaking proper or in Massachusetts having a Boston accent, they usually claim that more to a white person. I don't see it that way. I just see it as you talk the way you talk, but your hands work the way that they work. It really don't matter how you talk. How you move, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't judge someone based by how they talk or how they look. You got to judge someone based off of how they are and what they think. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people, like to assume, especially in the black community, like to assume that like as if biracials have something like we pick and choose when we want to be black. Listen, I'm sorry to tell it to you, but most of us as a kid, people didn't know that we was white. They just called us black and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We growing up, you got an afro or you got the curly hair. For most, that's just what it is. And people in school growing up, they just see you as black. They don't see you as, oh, that's a mixed race black. They don't think like that. Okay? So, just to clarify, because I'd be seeing a lot of weird shit in the internet. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop with all that weird shit. It comes off as insecure when I see black people trying to come at mixed race people and shit like that. And even with white people, like, right? Like, I feel like with white people, sometimes it could be the same thing. Like, me personally, I've never felt like not accepted by black people or not accepted by black people or white people. Like, yeah, there's people out there who might try to do some weird shit, but I just tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, if there was a black person that told me, oh, you're not black enough, I'd be like, can't talk the way I want to talk, but I'd be like, you kiss my ass. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care. I'm not trying. I have nothing to prove to you. Like, I don't. Same thing with a white person. If a white person told me, oh, you're not fully white, I don't care what you think. Like, it doesn't matter what you think. Your opinion doesn't fucking matter. All right? Like, I don't live my life to appease white people or to appease black people. That's not what I live my life for. I don't live my life to be validated by a group of white people or a group of black people. Right? I'm validated by myself. Like, I live my life to just live as a human, right? And that's how I see it. So, for all like the other mixed race people, I hope this can be like a, maybe you can learn something from me, because some of y'all do be trying to get validation, which you don't need. Like, in my opinion, I think you're the future. We're the future of life. This is where human civilization is going. It's us, the way that we are. mix, where it's not no more this I'm white, I'm black, I like arguing over stupid shit. Like motherfuckers really be hating each other because of their skin color. Like they're like a bunch of fucking monkeys if you really think about it. Imagine that, like a group of white people think who grow up in a fucking broke as shit think that they're somehow different than a group of black people who are broke as shit. You guys both the same. And I know this because I grew up around both of you. Y'all do the same shit. Y'all all on food stamps. Y'all all be trying to steal, rob. Y'all all be doing the same shit. There's no difference. Not one. I don't see any difference from broke white people from broke black people. I don't see a difference. Same thing when I'm around with suburban black people, suburban white people. Same thing. Entitled. Think that they're smarter than everybody. Think they're better than you. Try to act tough even though they're not. Like, yeah, it's the same. Like, you look like a bunch of fucking monkeys arguing about your fucking skin color when you should be arguing about, like, how can we evolve as a civilization? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is like the stupid shit that I feel like a lot of mixed race people you think. Like, these people are still fucking arguing over something like, it's fucking insane. So, at least y'all can kind of get a perspective of, like, being mixed race in America is not what you think, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like people treat me based off of how I treat them, in my opinion. Like, I never felt like people being racist to me, at least to my face, because it's going to be an issue. I never felt like, and that's on both sides, because technically speaking, of course, like, racism is by the majority. But, yeah, I mean, you could be racist and be black. You could be a person, being racist just means you hate somebody just off their skin color. So if you're black or you're Hispanic and or Native American and you hate a white person because they're white, you're racist. Like, it is what it is. But I understand, what's the word, nuance, that it's about most of the time it's based off of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And I can also address too that, like, I personally don't think that we're being oppressed either. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that that's because of the work that's been done over time. And then you see other people trying to reverse all that. That's another conversation. I'm not going to get into all that stupid shit. But yeah, being mixed race in America is not what you think. Hope this gave y'all some fucking insight, because I be seeing a bunch of stupid nonsense. Like with this Kendrick Lamar goofy ass clown trying to come at Drake, even though his wife or baby mom is mixed race too. Like, bro, let's be honest here. Kendrick Lamar, you're not tough, buddy. All right? Like, I'm being serious. Like, if we fought, I would literally put you on your back and choke you the fuck out, bro. I'd beat the brakes off you. I'm dead serious. And I guarantee Drake would do the same thing. So it's like, this is what I'm talking about, all this weird shit. Like, yeah, like, don't be scared of people because of skin color either. Like, watch UFC. That tells you the truth about, like, fighting, okay? That's another thing to people. Like, don't be scared of people just because of their skin color, all right? Like, they're all the same. But trust me, I've been through this many times, all right? It doesn't matter who you are. It's not about the skin color. It's about the person. You could meet a white person, he tries to act tough, and you knock his ass out. You meet a black person who thinks he's tough, and you knock his ass out. You put him on his back, you choke him out. He can't grapple. So, okay? But that's just my talk of the day. I hope this gave y'all some good insight. Yeah.